Welcome to the second to last matchup of the Sweet 16. We have Coops versus Supes, the 2 versus 15 seed. I'll start with Supes first because you're obviously the underdog here. The 15 seed just snuck into the playoffs. You were the last episode of the regular season. How are you feeling coming into today?
I'm feeling good. Coming in at the 15th seed, I'm facing, number 2. I like having a chip on my shoulder. I like being the underdog. I like upsets. So I'm good and I'm ready to go. I'm hydrated.
Good. Josiah, I would say more pressure is probably on you because, when you're a 1 seed or 2 seed, if you win against the 15 or 16 seed, people are like, yeah, whatever, you were expected to win.
Yeah.
But if you lose, then that's a big upset. So how are you feeling today?
I do feel the pressure. I'm the only Brit remaining. I'm the youngest contestant here. I think I stat padded a little bit on Guess the Cast, so maybe 2 is a bit generous to how I actually performed. But I'm here, I'm ready, and I think I'll be all right. We'll see.
All right, well, it should be a fun battle today. Here's what the bracket currently looks like. So into the second round already, we have Harry from Australia, Gooch from Barstool, Sammy J reacts with the only upset so far. Blake's takes beat James, and then Byron beat Cam. So we already have 2 other non-Americans pushed on to the Elite 8. We have K-Meeks versus Nalbus. Nalbus, obviously another Australian. So we could have half of the Elite 8 as non-American folks. So this is an international affair here on the Trivia 10. Josiah's going to try and push another continent into the Elite 8. But we'll have to see. We kind of touched on it. Here's how you got stacked up in the regular season as more names get dropped into the red as they are eliminated. But Josiah with the 105, Supes with the 65, that Guess the Cast being a pretty separating factor there. But 2 versus 15, new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Let's get into this battle. There's going to be 3 sections today: a Guess the Poster, a Ride the Box Office, and a Letterboxd on the money. And I'll explain each as we go. For Guess the Poster, we're going to start off with this first. There's going to be 10 rounds of this where you're going to have to guess what poster it is, and you're only going to get one. Each of you only get one guess. If neither of you get it, we'll move on to the next one. People have been watching the previous Sweet 16 battles. You'll see these poster snippets can be tough, where some of these you'll look at and you'll be like, I have zero idea what this is. So there's many times where no one gets points. And we talked about this before we start recording with speed. There's like a half-second delay for Josiah. So if anything's like a tie, I'll just give points to both of you. But like I said, you only get one guess each. So if Josiah, you throw out a guess super quick and it's wrong, Supes can kind of just sit there and think, look at the poster a little tougher for 10 seconds and try and think of a more educated guess. So throwing out an answer right away if you're unsure might not always be the best strategy. As we saw with Cam in his matchup against Byron, he was throwing out answers right away, getting them wrong. Byron was able to think about it a little more and just racked up the points. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this. The first poster snippet we're going to be starting with is...
Go for it, Supes.
I told you these are tough.
Wow.
Encanto?
Not Encanto. Good guess. So Josiah, you got anything? Otherwise,
I mean, I've got to throw something out. You said good guess. So I'll just go Coco, similar vein, I guess, but
Coco is incorrect. It's actually La La Land.
Oh my
God. Not insane.
I told you.
That's crazy.
The thing is, I've learned from earlier matchups where speed was an issue, so I wanted to make speed as less of an issue as possible by making them hard enough to where you're not going to be able to get it on the first.
Yeah, that's a mean one.
Some of them will be easier than others, so be prepped. Some of them you're going to want to be quick for. Going on to number 2, we're at 0-0 still.
Everything Ever All at Once.
Yeah.
Wow, that was real quick by Josiah.
Woo.
Everything Ever All at Once is correct.
Hey, that's one of my favorite movies. I needed that one.
That's a tough poster too for making it tough because any tiny little snippet in here, you're gonna have a googly eye, you're gonna have a bagel, you're gonna have these long fingers. So anywhere in here, I feel like you could be able to get it. But I tried to zoom in as much as possible to make it tough. But Josiah with a 10-point lead, going on to poster 3.
Inception.
Not Inception.
Why did I say that?
Got anything?
I think I know it.
Tenet?
Not Tenet either. No points. It's Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home. These are tough. We're still at 10-0. Going on to poster number 4 now.
What the heck?
Is that Puss in Boots: The Last Wish?
That is Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Good work.
That's the bell tower at the start of the movie.
Yep.
That's where I got it from.
20-0 now. Josiah with a little bit of a lead. Going on to number 5, we have 10 of these total.
Oof.
Joker.
There we go. Supes is on the board with
stairs.
Joker. The Stairs of Joker. 20-10. Back and forth we go. The adrenaline, I can already tell, is pumping through both of you right now. Going into the back half of the section, we got 5 more left.
Incredibles?
Not Incredibles.
Ooh.
Supes, you got anything?
These are crazy.
Okay, question. Are you including like alternate posters or just main posters?
I'm grabbing what's on IMDb, so that's my source. So
Okay.
theoretically, these are main posters. But I'll give you 5 more seconds to think of something.
Man, James and the Giant Peach.
Incorrect. I thought the pattern might give it away, but
love that
clearly
guess.
not. No one got points. Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda is the right answer. Going on to poster number 7 now.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille is correct. Josiah gets the points there.
Don't mess with us
10
Brits
now.
and Ratatouille. That's a
Something about-
staple.
Brits got to know the Ratatouille. We got 3 posters left here. 30-10 is the lead for Josiah.
Inside Out.
Oh, Inside Out.
That one was basically a tie between you two. So because with internet delays, I can't.
No.
I've learned from the earlier episodes.
So
just gotta give it to both. Inside Out's correct, even though Supes hates that movie. But we'll talk about that a different time. Next time he's on the ReelTok podcast. But going on to number 9.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street is correct.
I should have got that earlier,
Good work. That's another one like Everything Everywhere All at Once, where it's hard to find a snippet that wouldn't really give it away. But now it's 50-20 is the score difference between Josiah. We have the final poster here, but we do have 2 more sections after this, so it's not all set here. But the final poster.
Wally.
Wally is correct.
Oh, it is.
Josiah did very well.
You're
here.
insane, bro.
The Pixar ones.
60-20 is the score right now. Josiah pulls away with the early lead in the guess the poster section as we go on to section number 2 now of this quiz, which is Ride the Box Office. This one isn't about speed. The next 2 aren't about speed, so you can let your cortisol and adrenaline levels go down because we're going one at a time here. So this is Josiah's turn. So Supes, you can take a breath, relax. I'll call you in when it's your turn. You have a couple minutes here. But Josiah, Ride the Box Office, just like in the regular season when you rode the bus on Letterboxd average reviews, you're riding it on box office totals. So we're starting off here with Big Hero 6. And that has it made at the global box office $658 million. Josiah, you have to tell me, did The Amazing Spider-Man make more or less?
I should have done some looking into box office because I know nothing. Amazing Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man. I'm going to say it made more.
More is correct. You're still alive. 10 points. The lead lengthens for you. Next movie we got here, Wonder Woman. Did it make more or less than The Amazing Spider-Man?
Good movie. I like Wonder Woman. Ooh. That's a tough one. I really like this movie, but I don't know how much money it would have made. I'm going to go less, just a little less.
The answer was more.
No.
So that's where you fall. 10 points what you get. You leave the door slightly cracked for Supes to try and make a comeback here. Next, we would have had Deadpool, which was less. X-Men Days of Future Past, which was less. And Captain America, The Winter Soldier, which was less. So as we got further down, the gaps of the box offices got tighter. 10 points what you picked up. The score is now 70-20. So Supes could really try and make up some ground here, pull closer.
No pressure.
So Josiah, now it's your turn to sit on the sidelines. Supes, you're in the starting lineup here. First film you're getting is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. $691 million at the global box office. Did David Ayer's Suicide Squad make more or less?
More.
Sounded confident, and that's because it's correct. So 10 points. You're alive so far. Let's see if you can push further than Josiah did and see if you can rack up some points, make this closer. Next movie here we got. Deadpool 2, did that make more or less than $746 million? Deadpool 2.
Oh my God. I'm gonna say more.
He says more, not as confident as the first one, but he gets it right. Cuts into the lead a bit. It is 70-40 now, so the lead's getting tighter. Next here we got Thor Ragnarok. Did that make more or less than $785 million?
More.
More is correct.
Yeah.
$853 million. 70-50. Josiah's 20-point lead is still alive now, but Supes is getting closer here. The next movie we got, Spider-Man. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, more or less than $853 million.
Less.
It is less
I'm
by
in trouble. I'm in
$32
trouble.
million. Now it is 70-60. Supes is clutching up to make this neck and neck. 10-point lead still for Josiah, but if Supes gets his final one on the box office, he can tie it up here. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, was that above or below 821?
Above.
It was above by 24
Oh
million.
my God.
So clutched up by Supes. It is now 70-70. So everything will be riding on section 3 for who's going to win this one. Josiah clearly won the guess the poster section. Supes clearly won the ride the box office.
You're
We're
crazy.
all the way
man. You
back
got
to
it.
neck and neck, 70-70. The energy's here. Going into the final section, Letterboxd on the money. How this is going to work is I'm going to give you 4 films. You have to tell me what the average rating is of the 4 on Letterboxd, and we're going to add those 4 together and give me a final overall score. So I can add them up on my end. You can add them up on your end. But basically, Letterboxd movies are rated on a scale of 0 to 5. So movies are 3.7, 2.2, 3.9. The 4 movies I'm going to be giving you are Shrek 2, Captain America Civil War, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and National Treasure. So you got to think of what the average rating of these 4 is and add them all up. And again, you can just tell me what your average rating is for each, or your rating is for each, and I'll add them up on my end too. But take some time. I'll edit this part out. Think about what you think these 4 movies are rated. We're going to add those 4 total together, and whoever's number is closest to the actual correct total is going to be taking home the 25 points, which is also going to be taking home the win.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Yeah,
All
I think
right,
I'm ready too.
you both are good?
Yeah.
All right, so you both got your answers locked in. Let's start with Shrek 2. What did you guys have for your is your guess for the rating of Shrek 2?
I went for a 4, just a dead 4.
Dead 4. Supes, what's yours?
I went for a 4.5.
4.5, and then we'll start with Supes on the second one. Supes, what was your guess for Captain America Civil War?
I'm going to say 4.6.
And Josiah, what's your guess?
3.6.
Josiah, what was your guess for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem?
I went 3.5.
Supes, what was your guess?
3.8.
And Supes, National Treasure, what do you think that rating is?
3.6.
And Josiah?
3.1.
3.1. So that means the total, I don't know if you added up on your end, so you could fact check me, but Josiah, I have a total of 14.2 from you, and Supes a total of 16.5.
Mm-hmm.
Those numbers sound right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, the big reveal, 4, 3.6, 3.8, 3.3 for a total of 14.7. Josiah with 14.2 is going to be closer today. Josiah clutches it up at the end with the win. Supes was a little generous with the Shrek 2 and the Civil War rating.
4.6.
But then
That's crazy.
Supes was dead on the money for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and you both were equally. National Treasure was like right in the middle of where you two were guessing. Josiah was a little lower on Nick Cage. Supes was a little higher. But Supes was 1.8 off. Josiah was half a star off. So Josiah, you won the section. You won the episode today.
Oh,
Big sigh of relief. How you feeling, Josiah? You got the win.
yeah, huge. Oh no, I have to go against Blake. Okay, it doesn't get easier, right? Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm going to live in the moment now. I can watch movies again without trying to think of little details. I can chill. Supes, you're a great competitor. That like ride the bus was crazy. That's a highlight reel. You got something. So
Supes, how you feeling? You didn't get the win today, but as close of a performance as it can be. How you feeling?
Yeah, it was a great match. Josiah's a great competitor. I'm gonna take my talents and I guess just go back to the drawing board, be ready for season 3, and all I can say is I'll get you next time.
We'll get a rematch.
Well, it was an awesome battle. Josiah, you're going on, like you said, to take on Blake's Takes next. We still only have one episode of the first round, and Sammy J reacts over Kevin. And we now do have 3 international folks going into the Elite 8, and Albus tonight might be able to make it, 4, make half of this in the international bracket here. But of course, great battle between these two. All their links, of course, as always, are in the description. New episodes every Tuesday and Friday. We will probably we'll see Supes probably back in season 3. Josiah, we will see you in the Elite 8. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.